We have some major developments in the battle over the future of the Browns Stadium. The Ohio General Assembly has passed a new state budget.
It includes $600 million for a new dome stadium in Brook Park as the budget officially heads to Governor DeWine's desk. Now, there is a controversial change to a state law, and it could clear the Browns' path out of downtown Cleveland. Our Candace Hare has reaction and a look at what is next. Hey there, Candace.
Good morning, Danita and Dave. Yes, so the Browns' future, at least here in Cleveland, could be impacted in more ways than one as a result of this budget. In some ways, maybe not as expected, but in others, it was what we pretty much saw coming. And one of those is that $600 million in unclaimed funds that you just spoke about that will be set to be used for building that stadium in Brook Park. So let's break down some of the financials of this. And essentially what we've heard here from the beginning is that the Haslam Sports Group are paying or wanting that $2.4 billion stadium alongside a mixed-use development, and the mixed-use development is slated to cost an additional $1 billion. And so they're looking for about $1.2 million in public funding altogether. Half of that is set to come via this budget through some of the state's unclaimed funds. That money is set to be paid back to the state through tax revenues generated by the stadium and mixed-use space. Now, despite this latest development, Cuyahoga County Executive Chris Ronayne says that the county is not done fighting.
We don't think it's over till it's over. Haslam Sports Group may have gotten $600 million from the state legislature today, but they've got to find the other $600 million that they're asking for in terms of public support, and they're not getting it from us here at Cuyahoga County. So I would say to Jimmy and Dee Haslam, look into your own pocket.
So Brook Park Mayor Edward Orcutt, he said via a statement that he was appreciative to lawmakers for putting this funding mechanism into the budget. He called this move a, quote, transformational investment that will have a ripple across Northeast Ohio.
And Candace, it also looks like lawmakers changed the Modell law in this budget. Can you explain that for us?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So we know, Dave, that the Modell law can be a little bit complicated, but essentially the simplest version of this is that when you have a team that has a stadium that is partially funded through taxpayer money, which is the case here with the Browns, and that's where they play most of their home games, the way that the Modell law was written is that it could be enacted if the team tries to play their home games elsewhere or moves into an agreement where they play those home games elsewhere. That word is very key because that word elsewhere has essentially now been changed to outside of the state. You would think that's very important here for the Browns. Multiple lawsuits are in place, and of course we know Brook Park is still in the state of Ohio.
Yeah, Brook Park, a lot different than Baltimore. Yeah, for sure. All right, Candace Hare reporting live for us this morning. Thank you.